certainly wasn't born to the life of a geisha.
Won the Oscars for Best Cinematography, Best Art Direction, and Best Costumes in 2006 was a film, Memoirs of a Geisha, which starred by Chinese, shot by Americans, and theme about Japan. The film's cinematographer Dion Beebe and director Robert Marshall were working together for the second time, and their last film, Chicago, has been called the best cabaret film of all time. Accustomed to using all kinds of advanced stage lighting or hundreds of CO lights just to achieve the gorgeous light effect of a 5-second shot, Dion Beebe's lighting treatment in Memoirs of a Geisha is not the slightest deliberate or unnatural and artificial. Lighting for the era in which Japan is situated in the film still uses incandescent bulbs and candles. However, the cinematography does not use these weak lights as motivated light and illuminates the entire scene with high-powered lighting tools. Both daytime and nighttime interior shots are low-key, with high contrast and light ratios, and the characters are always living in shadow. It's not the ukiyo-e kind of Japanese beauty style, and the light positions are as realistic as possible. Many candlesticks in Japan are positioned low, so the light effects of the characters are always low light. The brightness in the picture is relatively small, but the sense of space is also shaped very strongly, and the light effects are also more vivid. First, the texture of light and shadow. When Kochio first meets Mother, the sudden light of a match brings together a small source of light in a dark room. The chin and collar are illuminated by orange light, and Mother's exhaled smoke visualizes the light, giving it the texture of smoke. In the next shot, however, it is clear that the light source has changed, as the original light from Mom's chin disappears and becomes a direct light from her neck to the back of her ear. The light is restrained and shaped while being given a texture that lends a sense of mystery to the character's appearance, while also establishing the character's role. At this point, you can see that both the tungsten light, which is supposed to be a point light source, and the low-angle light on the right are shining through a traditional Japanese rice paper window, which serves as one of the mediums of transmission, effectively softening the light source and creating a hazy image effect that effectively illuminates the image while introducing the protagonist, who is going to appear in the next stage of the film. The character's appearance starts from a cast shadow and ends up completely under a direct light of extremely high intensity, creating alternating light and shadow effects on the subject, creating a dramatic effect, enhancing the atmosphere and tension of the scene, as well as shaping the character's cold personality. Then, look at the shape of the light and shadow. In the scene where Chio first meets Pumpkin, the edges of the staircase are outlined with highlights, and the backdrop is not a wall, but a light, permeable interior window space, the structure of which is clearly explained, and the image has a sense of depth as Kayo tries to leave the house to find her sister, and the dim light effect reinforces the atmosphere of the scene. The light comes from the room at the bottom, which is equivalent to the cookies used in many films, dividing the light. With the movement of the two bodies, the light and shadows become the character's face light to show their emotions.
Where is my sister?
Edge light to differentiate the characters from the background, and eye light to highlight the character's sadness and to show the layers of the picture. There are also highlights in the large scenes to embellish the backdrop. In the warm orange light, the director wants to convey the loneliness and sadness of Kyo at this moment. Memoirs of a Geisha is a perfect textbook of photography, as the cinematographer's lighting is highly adaptable to the content of the film, creating a style of shadows that is all the rage.